Alright everybody, and welcome to our channel. Today we're in Meriden, Connecticut at a booming mall. This is Townline Square here in Meriden, Connecticut. The only thing that's alive. Look how busy the strip mall is. Everything is full. A lot has really changed since we filmed this a year ago actually. So every spot that was empty is now taken. And Steph's going to tell you, we got a new tenant right over here next to Five Guys and Cost Cutters.
It's called Barbecues.
I hear a lot of good things about it. I have yet to go.
They have like tacos, nachos, burritos. So pretty much a Mexican place.
With the nice green sign, which I like because that's my favorite. And like I was saying, every tenant is full here, so you're not coming in here to get a spot. This is.
I think Barnes and Noble is open now too. The last time we filmed it, Barnes and Noble wasn't open.
They have that I don't remember. They have a variety of restaurants. You got Five Guys, the new one Steph just mentioned, McDonald's, but McDonald's is trash. We all know that. You got the Asian buffet down there in the corner, and sushi. And if you really want hot foods and stuff, you go to the supermarket right here. Big wide, they got pizza, wings, obviously seafood. It's a grocery store, so I don't really have to tell you much, but this plaza wasn't always as booming as it is now. It was once dead, like our Meriden Mall. There was like literally nothing here at one point except for ShopRite at the time where Big Y is. Marshall's original to this plaza. Marshall's has not gone anywhere.
But Carter's is new too. I don't think Carter's was here the last time.
Yeah, we'll film that straight down. Yeah, Carter's is brand new. Right there. Can't really see it as much because of sun glare, but the light blue. And Bradley's was once in this plaza where Michael's and Burlington is. Bradley's. Who remembers Bradley's department store?
Remember Bradley's?
I sure as heck went there when I was a kid. Not that I drove, but my family took us, and I remember going to the snack bar they had there. That's something that actually did them really well, was their snack bar back in the day. They had pretzels, stuff like that. I don't really remember, but I remember getting all the goodies. So if you remember that, Bradley's was here. So the Edge is right there in the corner.
Yep.
That was Nobody Beats the Whiz, Rickles, if you remember all that jazz. Old Navy was here twice in the strip mall, so this is their second time back. They moved out for a brief stint to go out to the Meriden Mall. So the Meriden Mall, obviously, if you know Connecticut and this area really well, the Meriden Mall is now almost belly up. They're going to close, I think, in the next few years if things don't drastically change in that strip mall. Actually, it's a regular mall. It was once the Meriden Square, and right around this area, back in the day, there was a movie theater in this plaza. So I just remember them tearing it down. I was just so young at the time.
One thing I don't like about this place over here is the roundabout.
Oh yeah, ever since they put that roundabout in that. This was a big mistake. This all used to be parking, and this mall really needs more parking. As you can see, a good bulk of it is taken up. Like Steph was saying earlier now, there was a Pier 1 Imports right there, and now it's a Barnes & Noble. Pretty steady crowd there at Barnes & Noble, I will say, but nothing spectacular. That one does not have a Starbucks, only because Starbucks is across the way in the next plaza. McDonald's is an original to this. That was all parking too. And they were next door in the other strip mall, and they moved here because their other location didn't have enough, didn't have a light, and it was causing a lot of accidents, so they built here fresh. And now Green Olive took its place. I don't want to step on all these plants, so we'll step on the grass. Very busy, like I said, so we don't want to get hit. Like I said, Marshall's, Big Y, that was ShopRite back in the day, but they moved to Wallingford to a bigger place. So Skechers was once a BevMax. They moved out because the lease was getting too high for them. Burlington, like I said, Michael's. That was Bradley's, that whole strip right there. We'll get closer after the traffic goes by.
Chuck E. Cheese used to be in one of those.
That's right. Good point. Chuck E. Cheese was one of those. It was either a Five Below or a Halta, or maybe it was Old Navy. Now I don't remember. I just remember it being all One of that. Oh yeah, I gotta show this because you could barely see it, so faded. PetSmart was once in this strip mall as well too. Was once, not anymore. So where Carter's is, I wanted to point this out. It was one of my favorite pizza places. Was, but no longer. That was, if everyone remembers, and if you've been in Meriden for a really long time, that was Franco's Pizza. They had really good pie. I loved them. They moved out of this plaza a long time to go to a smaller location. Didn't so much have the dine-in experience. It was more a takeout. And they closed down over there too. So once upon a child, that strip over there was a fashion bug. Said a lot has changed. You got a variety of things to visit here. So
I remember a fashion bug. There used to be where Burlington is, right?
No, I'm pretty sure it was on the end.
Oh, that's right.
Because I was saying earlier that we're from Michael's all the way down to Once Upon a Child. That was a Bradley's.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, this is a pretty neat little strip mall here.
Got your Bath and Body Works.
It's an outdoor one too. These are the ones that are doing really good right now, where the indoor malls are just dying out. I've yet to try that hibachi place. I don't know if it's any good. In the comments so upstairs, let me know if that hibachi is any good.
I think some of your family used to go there to that hibachi, or
Yeah.
Ray, our old Cameron from our old channel used to go there.
I forgot to mention too, Party City was once in this plaza. They had not that it matters now, the whole company went belly up, but they were in the plaza next door in Wallingford where Kohl's is, had a good spot. Then they decided to move here to a bigger location, but it just didn't pan out. I don't even think they last here a year because of the parking situation. When Edge gets really busy, they take up all this down here where you see them. As you can see, Edge is booming, just like this entire mall. Like I said, this.
I wish the Halloween store would open up in this plaza.
They don't have room now. McDonald's is dead. Like
well, it's not real good food anyway. This is a quick grab-and-go food.
Planet Fitness is across the way, not in this mall, but. And I heard if you go by this late at night when the strip mall is closed, because my buddy who works across the way at Big Y, it goes off and says warning and this and that. So I don't know exactly what it does. We'll walk down the middle here. Like I was saying, straight ahead, that was Bradley's. There was an Ames in Meriden at one point in time, too, on the opposite side. Lowe's took its place, but they demolished the original Ames building to make a Lowe's. So, yeah, this mall has come a long way over the years. Here we are. Like I said, everything is full. There's no more spots open here. You're going to have to go to the Meriden Mall if you choose to, but like I said, I don't know how much longer that mall is going to be here.
What do you even have at the Meriden Mall? So
not much. There's not much. Yeah, that's like the main attraction at the Meriden Mall, Boscov.
Didn't they take out Spencer's recently?
Yeah, Spencer's. Yep, Spencer's went out of business too. Oh, and I didn't mention this. Far in that corner, if you go on back of Big Y there's I filmed a year ago as well. My very first video to this channel. The abandoned shopping cart graveyard is right down the bank and back of Big Y. Very far back.
That's where Nick almost got attacked by a mountain lion.
Bobcat. Yeah. Yep. Because it's kind of woodsy back there. I mean, you're eventually going to run into a neighborhood. So most of the shopping carts are gone now. I took two. I took the Caldor shopping cart in Party City, and my other friend took the Ames and outdoor one. They were like metal ones that he took the handlebars off of. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, this mall is booming. Look how busy this is. This is the life here in Meriden, Connecticut. Right here. It's booming. Come on down. In our downtown area, we'll film that at another date. Downtown Meriden, same thing as Meriden Mall. Meriden Mall did that to the downtown. It's dead. But you got other towns and cities around us. Wallingford, Middletown, Southington, all the downtowns are booming, just not ours. It's not desirable to go there, so we are getting a food court and more apartments. Seems to be what's going on here in Meriden, just more apartments. All right, here we are, one last pan. how busy it is, like I said. Booming. Very booming. With that, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and when you do leave us a comment, make sure they're upstairs where they belong. All right, peace out, everybody.